Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is a recent release from AfterShock Comics. It's The Man Who Effed Up Time, the trade paperback collecting the 5-issue series. This was a pretty entertaining one. I reviewed, I think, every issue except the first on video. So this is, let me get the creative team. It's written by John Layman. Karl Mostert is the artist. Dee Cunniffe is the colorist. John Layman is also the letterer. And there's stories about a guy named Sean Bennett who works in a lab and winds up taking a time machine for a spin. I think that would be a great way of putting it. And things go completely sideways. As you can imagine, things go completely sideways. This would be... it's got a little Back to the Future riff to it. But Back to the Future riff would be is like there's that Simpsons episode where there was, I think, a time machine or whatever, and everything just kept on getting more and more messed up due to it. Yeah, that's what happens here. Like, just things go completely wrong, and every time you try to fix one thing, something else goes wrong, and every time you try to fix that thing, something else goes wrong. So it's a really interesting cascade of world building and world twisting. And it's part of what I really actually like about the story. It had a good sense of humor, but the situations that Sean went in and the worlds that he visited were pretty gonzo. And I think that's where the strength of the comic series really lies, is reading it and examining and looking at all the small things that have changed within the world. And that's where a lot of my enjoyment of the series came from. Like, the story and all that, it's funny, and the end's got a great twist when it all eventually comes together. But to me, the enjoyment for me was really sitting down and reading the issues and looking at the art and seeing all the detail that was put in there. I mean, this is a comic that so much of the story is told just through the visuals. Like, he doesn't sit there and go, oh, I stepped on this, well, all these things happen because of it. Like, no, you as a reader need to put all that together yourself to, like, really, not to say enjoy, but, like, to really get the full story as to what's going on. And that's not a bad thing at all. It's really a very interesting... I mean, it's a really interesting comic and a hell of a lot of fun. Just because of the visual journey that you're taking through. Enough talking about that. Let's actually show off some of that. So you can get it right away. You get a sense from the opening of the comic as to what this is all about. I mean, you can see here like so much thrown on page. And all the small details of the different worlds that have kind of come together and created this new reality. So, like, we can see Abraham Lincoln, we can see dinosaurs, we can see a Viking in there. Like, it's a lot of crazy stuff all comes together. And we'll kind of leave it at that to give you a really, really good sense as to just the insanity of what was going on. There's some extras in here too. We got some covers, a little back material about Sean, his work, and police incidents and stuff like that. That's actually kind of cool. And a small little interview with Karl Mostert, I think, about the design of various stuff and some sketches to show things off. So overall, like, it's a really nice package. I think it's a really entertaining story. This is one that I kind of want to see a little bit more of. I think there's some potential there to do some more things with it. Overall, the story kind of gets choppy at some times and doesn't always click, but by the end, it really comes together and wraps things up nicely, and there's some really solid twists and turns throughout the comic. So overall, like, if you like kind of a comedic time travel story, this is for you. So out in comic shops now, you can go get it out in bookstores as well. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links. There are affiliates, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. I, of course, want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with a review copy. We always appreciate that, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into AfterShock, if you're into comics, if you're into graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky.
Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.